Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Not forgetting to share this video to your friends and family, commenting down below, and the most important part, hitting the notification button so that you get notified every time I post a video. So the top 10 student accommodations in Johannesburg, I'm gonna name them out, probably sometimes here and there give their location if I will be able to. Then I'm not mentioning them according to like the rankings from 1 to 10, but I'm just randomly placing them, right? So those student accommodations are like the most famous one, the ones that most students live in, the ones that I can't say highly recommended and stuff like that, but yeah, they go to top 10 student accommodation. So let's just get straight into it. So the first student accommodation in my list is Gateway Student Accommodation. This student accommodation is located at Doornfontein. I'm not so sure if it's near Doornfontein or like the Doornfontein, but it's located in Doornfontein. It has over 20,000 graduates, right? That's what they say. And also it has like 30 floors. So yeah, it's like a huge student accommodation. So if you want to socialize and do all the stuff, they also play netball, they have a swimming pool, so it's kind of a go-to student accommodation, you know what I'm saying? They also have awesome single rooms, right? Yeah, they have single rooms there. So the second student accommodation on my list is South Point, which has like different branches. Some are only UJ accredited, some are only Wits accredited, right? So this, I can assure you that this student accommodation is NSFAS accredited, also Gateway, right? So yeah, they have different branches. One of the branches that I know is like located right outside of the main gate of Wits, right? So yeah, just go on their website, check the different branches that they have in different streets so that you can find the one that suits you better, right? So student accommodation that's on my list right now, the third student accommodation on my list is Urban Circle, which also has branches. There's like the Hyperia House that's at Maboneng, this other one at like DFC, this other one. They're like a couple of branches, right? So when you go to their website and then check them out, find which one suits you and all of that. So moving on, we have Kingsway Place. Kingsway Place is a student accommodation located at Auckland Park, just like 5 to 10 minutes away from UJ APK, 5 to 10 minutes away from the campus, which is like a shopping complex or shopping mall or whatever where students go and shop by. So yeah, it's also a good student accommodation, that's why it's on my list. But the disadvantage of this one is that if electricity runs out, you have to top up for yourself, right? So everyone chooses their own struggle, right? So Kingsway Place it is. So number 5, we have Richmond. So with Richmond, it's located at Auckland Park, Leona, but they also have like different branches. It's located at like the Richmond Street, they're just like opposite the Sophia Town student accommodation, which is an on-campus UJ student accommodation. So with Richmond we have like, is it 3 or 4? We have Richmond Life, Richmond Corner, Richmond Central, and did I say Richmond Life? Yeah, but the student accommodation, they're so dope. I want to Richmond Corner, top class. You see, if you like fancy stuff, this is your go-to place. Richmond is like, I really like the setup and everything right there. It's like my 5 minutes walk to UJ APK, then let's say 20 minutes walk to APB, right? Same as Kingsway Place. It's located like not directly opposite Kingsway Place, but like there. You see, Kingsway Place is here, then Richmond is there, right? Moving on, the 6th accommodation on my list is the campus. The campus, guys. You see this one right here. I'm gonna try and find pictures for you. Yeah, so if like I end up finding the pictures, you see them flowing from at the beginning of the video, right? The campus, you see, I'm speechless about the student accommodation. But what you must know is that I don't really think it's NSFAS accredited, but even if it is, you gotta have to top up my 1.6 or something there, because like it's really dope. It's the most exquisite student accommodation a student can find in Joburg. You know what I'm saying? So moving on, we have Umpumelelo student accommodation. This one also has branches. It has Abu Resik, Abu Afko, what. It's NSFAS accredited. It's located in Doornfontein. This other one is located at Rusik Street, in like the Johannesburg CBD, right? So it's cool. A lot of students go there. It's nice and stuff like that. Yeah. If you're a social person, I would recommend it if you don't mind sharing and stuff like that. Then, the number 8 student accommodation on my list. As I said, these student accommodations are just randomly placed, right? I just randomly place them. Don't come here for me saying, oh no, I said Gateway is number 1, the campus is nah. I just randomly place them, right? So as I was saying, we have Focus 1. I don't really have much information on it, but my friend used to say they share. It's NSFAS accredited. It's cool. It's nice. It's livable, you know. You can live there and you can pass. You see. Then, number 9 on the list. I mean to say, we have J1 student accommodation. J1 student accommodation is really nice, though I haven't went and seen it like visually, but it's really nice. Oh, my favorite other YouTuber, Ushalini Mubax. She was staying there. I don't know if it was last year. Yeah, I think she was staying there last year, and yeah. It was really nice from the videos she took, yeah, explaining the setup and everything right there. So yeah, it's a nice student accommodation. You can go and live there. It's livable, right? Number 10, we have City Waldorf, which also has branches. We have the branches that's at Bri, Wara. It's a cool student accommodation, right? If you're like a social person who likes to partake on activities and stuff like that, you're good. You're set for life, right? It's a really nice student accommodation. So right there, those are my top 10 student accommodation. But I have some tips for you when it comes to choosing the right student accommodation for you, right? Let's just get straight into it. So with the tips that I just told you, really I had for you. These tips in these tips are randomly generated from my brain, guys. So these tips the student accommodation, right? So these are the tips that you have to look at when you're choosing a student accommodation. Firstly, I feel like you have to check for like if the student accommodation you're going to be living at has like stable Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Obviously, some student accommodation do have free uncapped Wi-Fi. Sorry, it just tilted. Let me fix this quickly. Right, they do have free uncapped Wi-Fi, but you find that at times here and there their network is shady, just like the student accommodation I was living in like last year. The network is really shady, so, and with load shedding you can struggle really hard. So find a student accommodation that has like a Wi-Fi. Secondly, if you're living in an off-campus res, make sure that the bus schedule, the transportation schedule that you'll be using, it's like efficient for you. It's you can live by the schedule, right? Because you find that some slots are just, you can't live with some slots. They're just impossible to adhere to. They're just no, right? So make sure your off-campus student accommodation has a really stable, a really nice what do I call this, transportation schedule, right? So also make sure, if you don't mind, but this, like, for me it's like, you know what I'm saying. So you must make sure that your student accommodation has a generator and stuff like that, because you don't want to see yourself living in a student accommodation that has no generator. When there's no electricity, you can't study because your PC is dead and stuff like that. There's no Wi-Fi. So find a student accommodation that has a generator. But some student accommodation, right, you might find that they do have a generator, but it will only apply to like common rooms. By common rooms I mean like my TV room, study rooms, and rooms like that, not like the whole building, right? But it's really cool because you can be able to study with the load shedding, right? It's fantastic. So also I feel like you should also look at the location of the place, because with some locations, guys, because location adds another tea. You cannot live in certain environments, right? And for people who have like chronic illnesses, issues and stuff like that, asthma, wada, so you gotta find like a suitable place you can live in, right? Not just because guys, Johannesburg, GAUTENG, there are places that are just pits. So find the right place for you and your health that you can study at, that's like conducive to your learning and stuff like that, right? I feel like I've just covered like the most important parts right now. The rest you can just look at them. They are there. Anyways guys, yeah, that was it. I just supplied you with the top 10 student accommodations that you can find in Johannesburg, and also the tips you must look at when choosing a student accommodation, right? And thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Don't forget to share this video, hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and also hit the notification button that you get notified every time whenever I post a video from me to you.